All right, I am live. We're talking about this meteor with Captain Rich here. And yeah, so it is a meteor.
Yes. So
A meteor,
there's a lot of
say.
terms here. Meteorite,
Okay.
Taryn, is what actually lands on the ground. So there probably wasn't a meteorite, meaning this burned up in the atmosphere. So this was a meteor. Other terms are fireball and bolide. Bolide is a meteor that kind of explodes as it's coming through the Earth's atmosphere. So it had all of those characteristics. So meteor, bolide, or fireball are accurate to describe what happened at around 10 after 8 this evening.
Right, I'm reading right here. Very bright streak, loud rumble, more than likely burned up,
That's
as you
right.
mentioned.
More than likely, there was never any danger. But occasionally, something will make it through the atmosphere and then strike the ground. It is not uncommon. But more than likely, that's why the atmosphere exists. So as things come through, it burn up with friction, and there was very little danger. Even though we
Right.
heard it, and in fact, I was in my car, my whole car lit up on the inside.
No way,
My
no way.
daughter saw the streak, and she's like, "Dad, something just happened." And at first, I thought it might be something bad,
Right.
you know, with an airplane but that's not the case.
Well, I want to tell you, we've talked to several viewers who said they felt it as far away as Flat Rock and Port Huron,
Yes.
and then all the way to Chicago, actually, as well. Why are we feeling it? Shockwave? Is that what I'm
Of course. So if something is coming through the Earth's atmosphere and it makes a sonic boom, that rumble can go for many, many miles.
Okay.
Back in the old days of the space shuttle, when the space shuttle was coming back through the Earth's atmosphere, there would be rumbles in California and in Florida as it was coming through the Earth's atmosphere. So that's not uncommon.
What caused this meteor or meteorite?
It's a meteor.
Okay.
A meteor. So there are constantly things bombarding the Earth's atmosphere. It's happening all the time. And you'd never see it if it was the daytime. You'd never see it if it was over the ocean. So we just happened to be where this meteor came through the Earth's atmosphere.
Okay.
And it wasn't just right over Detroit. It was across the Great Lakes, all of the Midwest, really. And but a lot of people around here saw it. And it's something you should feel lucky that you saw. You should feel lucky that you saw it.
Yeah, we have a lot of people here that are, some say they missed it, maybe a few, but why weren't we warned about it? We can't predict it.
We cannot. I mean, the giant asteroids that are out there in the solar system that, you know, there's been movies made about these big asteroids coming to Earth and they send up rockets to explode them. So the big asteroids we keep track of, but these little things, and more than likely this was very small, as it came through the atmosphere, there was no way to know it was going to happen.
Right.
There's no way to know.
Wow. Okay, so didn't feel it in Florida. That's good. But shook the walls and windows, saw the bright light, Mary Hart says. She lives at, Denise said she lives in Taylor. She felt it. She was scared. Now, is there a chance any more could be coming?
It's possible, but more than likely there will not be more coming on that exact same track because, you know, the solar system is so big that this one little thing came through or tried to get through the Earth's atmosphere and was unsuccessful. So, no, there's very little danger.
Let me switch arms.
Yeah. I mean, there's always a danger. I mean,
Okay.
anytime you're walking outside, conceivably something could come through the Earth's atmosphere and hit you on the head.
That's calming.
A possibility.
That's relaxing.
But there's a chance, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
So here we are at 20 after 9, and you're in good shape that a meteor will not come through the Earth's atmosphere and strike your house or strike your car. I think we're good to go.
Right. Well, Kevin French said, where did it land? Is there a chance it landed?
It's possible, but like you say, people saw it away, in South Bend and Chicago. So it may have landed in Iowa. More than likely, it didn't land at all. More than likely, it burned up or it exploded as it came through the Earth's atmosphere. So even though it was great to look at and it was scary to hear, more than likely there was very little danger ever at all.
Okay, so
I hate to disappoint people. You know, I know people want to hear like
this is the end of the world.
Yeah, like this is it, but no, this is not it. There have been videos for over the last 20 years of other meteors coming through. Remember the one in Russia a few years ago?
Right, 2013.
Yeah, I mean that one broke windows in buildings. And there was never a landing of that one either, so it burned up. But that's what our atmosphere is for. It's used to protect us, and that's what it did its job tonight.
I'm really amazed. I mean, I'm reading all these comments from all of you, and it says, Ypsilanti, felt it in Westland,
Sure.
Saw something right there. Carolyn says she in Windsor, Ontario. Of course, it's right there across the river.
Across the river.
Right. Yeah, I mean, it's just
It was
crazy.
one of those things. I mean, a lot of us, when we're walking out in summer, we'll see a quick shooting star. Occasionally, every few years, you'll see one. But tonight was a little different. It was something bigger, something that lit up the sky for a moment, and then something that produced a shockwave. But very little danger was ever a possibility.
Okay, here's another question. So, will we know definitively what exactly happened, where it landed? I mean, are there some people that test for that and see?
Sure. There are scientists. I mean, there's astronomy people who will analyze all the video, and they'll be able to figure out, at what angle it was coming through. But more than likely, it never hit the Earth. I mean, most don't.
Yeah.
Big or small, most things that are coming at the Earth don't hit the Earth. So, but there are astronomy people who know about all these things. I'm a weather guy, I'm a scientist, I'm a weather guy. It's all very interesting.
Well, and I did just speak with someone from the Warren Astrological Society, and he did believe it was a bolide. Will you say one more time for people?
So what it was tonight was a meteor or a fireball. Some people call it a fireball, or a bolide. A bolide is a meteor that tends to explode, something bigger that will explode as it comes through the atmosphere. So when I saw the video that we're going to show tonight at 10 o'clock, I mean, you'll see like it breaks up in a few pieces and there's some flashes. So it did look like there was an explosion as it was burning up. So bolide, meteor, fireball are all accurate.
But bottom line, tonight, what we saw pass through this Midwest region, not dangerous.
Exactly. Very little danger ever. And wait, that's the director calling me.
Okay.
What time are we at? What time are we at? Keep it rolling.
No, we're going to keep going.
Time?
Oh, shoot. Oh, there we go. Okay.
I'll be there.
We have 1,000 people with us today, so that's exciting.
It is exciting. I'm going to say it on TV tonight. If you saw it, consider yourself lucky, because you may not see something like this again in your life.
Right.
Because most happen in the daytime or not in Michigan or over the open waters of the ocean, and hence they don't get seen. But we saw one tonight at about 8:10. It was pretty incredible.
I wish I saw it. I was in my cubicle working.
Well, I was in my car. My daughter and I just got back from Qdoba, and we were pulling up the driveway, and all of a sudden there was this flash, and the inside of my car lit up, and my daughter said, "Oh my God, Dad, what's that?"
Right.
And by the time I looked, it was gone. And then I called the newsroom to think maybe something terrible had happened. And we're in the news business, and big flashes in the sky usually aren't good. But the good news is there was no airplane crash or anything emergency.
Not an
tonight.
earthquake.
Because
when I first heard the rumble, I thought maybe it was one of those earthquakes that we tend to feel the effects of here sometimes.
Occasionally,
and not much. But
that's right.
This one was felt, which is rare. I'm told it's rare to feel it. It's rare to be able to see this big of a flash.
Consider yourself lucky, and we were lucky tonight that we got to see it. There was very little danger. And I know people are, what's the word? They're excited. They're excited.
Hyped up.
I'm excited. I'm excited. I saw
Rich,
it.
everybody's excited. Look, they say Rich's excitement is awesome.
Watch
Great
this. Watch
work.
This. Woo! How about that? We're really getting into it.
I know, and this is very interesting. A lot of people are just curious. They want to know. Like you said, it's not often that we have a meteor in our area.
A meteor across the sky.
Meteor. I was saying meteor, but it's meteor.
Meteor, tomato. It's all good there, Tam. You look great, by the way.
That
counts.
Yeah, right.
She looks good.
Thanks. Well, look in our beautiful background here in the Weather Authority.
Let me show you one more time how excited I am, Tam.
Okay, one more time. Woo! All right, Steve saw it in Fenton.
Yeah.
That I don't know if that's true. Let me see. Yeah, Attica, Michigan.
Yep. A lot of people.
I mean, it's just interesting.
And it was interesting because there were thin spots in the clouds. I mean, we have these snow showers, but if there would have been more cloud cover, we would have seen less of it. But the fact that there were thin spots in the clouds, we saw the big bright flash. It was extraordinary.
Okay, does it have anything? This is just a layman's question here.
Fire away.
Does it have anything to do with this crazy winter?
Bigfoot in Michigan.
Winter weather we've been having.
No.
It's
Apples
just something
and oranges.
astrological. Something out there.
Something out there tried to get through the Earth's atmosphere and it burned up. And our atmosphere is designed to do that. It did its job. We're all safe.
Everything's good.
That's
Paul said, "Take me to your leader." Are we gonna get beamed up? Is that what
Bigfoot. Or Mr. Spock. Wait, how does he do it like that right there? There's
Yeah,
Mr.
I
Spock.
can't even do
Live
it.
long and prosper.
All right, now, yes, and we have a lot of people that have called in. We're going to talk to some witnesses. I say that people who have witnessed this meteor, and we're also going to talk to Rich and some experts tonight on Fox 2 News at 10 and 11. So please stay with us. A lot more to come on this one, and of course, share your video with us. You can email it or Facebook it. We can post it up there, and we'll hopefully be able to share it. I know I put some links on my page as well.
Yep. Very exciting.
So it is exciting.
There was a lot of excitement in the newsroom. Again, it happened about 10 after 8, so it's now about an hour and 15 minutes ago.
Yes.
But it was unusual. That's
And
for
everybody
sure.
who lives for astronomy, this is for you. All right,
Sam,
thanks,
great
Rich.
job. We'll see you at
Thank
10
you.
o'clock.
All
10
right, we'll
o'clock,
see you
10
10 and
o'clock.
then 11. Okay.
10 and 11.
All
10
right.
and 11 with Taryn Asher smoking.
Oh, see ya.